Catching slams is a huge deal. It ain't easy. Bonefish tarpon permit in the Keys are not a guarantee.
Go again, show it to him. Low right. Nice, dude. He always come down for tarpon season for 15, 20 years, but he was living in Louisiana, so he was, majority of the time he was up there. Now living here, he realizes that you're gonna have to go with the seasons. Beautiful little fish there.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Pretty? You know what that means though. Gotta get you your tarpon, dude.
Yeah?
I'm all about my slams, dude. You know that.
Let's go.
Keep going slow. Here he comes. Keep going slow. Keep going. Got him. Pull. Let him go. Nasty! Nasty, buddy! Oh my word! Oh, nice job, Dylan. He's gone. Come on, babe. It is cool. What a pretty fish, too, huh? See you, buddy. Go get big. Go get big. Beautiful. Hell yeah. I got it, man. I got it, baby. You got it? I got it. That's a big fish. Morning, soak it. A little strippy strip and a little tight. Hey, come in here.
Come on, Wildcat.
Today I'm fishing with one of my best friends, Capt, my business partner, somebody that's you know, special to the Raskob family.
I grew up in Orlando, Florida. I used to bass fish as a kid. I mean, we always grew up on a lake, and I didn't get into saltwater fishing till I was in high school. My wife, Courtney, who was my girlfriend at the time, her mom worked for a guy that had a house in Boca Grande, and his name was Charlie Madden. Charlie's the one that got me into saltwater fly fishing. We used to go fish Mosquito Lagoon. You know, he's the one that really got my passion, you know, lit the fire for my passion for saltwater fly fishing. It's a love of mine, and it brought me into an amazing career.
There ain't nothing better than slinging some crabs. Hopefully I had some spiking permit.
That would be nice.
Would be very nice. You know, we always try to put 4 days aside a year to go fish together, just to get out there on the water and go have some fun and just kind of let loose. And we have no agenda. We just go, kind of go with the flow.
The day just started off like, hey, let's go out and let's go have some fun. What we see, we see. Hopefully we'll catch it.
Leave it. Got him, dude. Nice strike! Good job. Good shot, buddy.
Nice.
Good shot. That's the right way to start the day. I thought about it the other day. It's like all the different kind of fishing we've done over the years. You know, sheep's head fishing, big tarpon fishing, to, you know, traveling out of the country, doing stuff, to be able to go in our backyard, you know, get away, just us, and all of a sudden when things happen, they happen. They happen. All right, it's a special time to get to share it with you, buddy.
That is fun, man. Nice fish. What a way to start the morning, huh?
Oh, God.
Don't miss them.
Oh, yeah.
Don't miss them. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby is right. Right? Right in the corner there, grab that.
Every day Jared gets on the water, if it's not just big tarpon fishing, he's thinking slam or super slam. That's just how his brain works.
Beautiful fish.
Guess whose turn it is now?
Yeah, I'm happy to keep pulling. One shot wonder, baby. One shot wonder, baby.
I know it didn't take very long, but
yeah,
you know, I'm happy to get up there.
That's all. Sometimes I'd rather not set myself up for failure. All right, baby, we'll see you later.
Let's get started.
I'll give it a try. Like it described.
There you go. Get up
Like
there.
it described.
Get up there.
That was cool. Man, that's an episode.
Basically, we wanted to have a boat that was deadly quiet in all conditions, easy to pull, and very dry in all conditions. We spent a lot of time and years of design throwing stuff away, redoing. And we would run the boat, come back in, failure. Put it back together, change the whole thing. We go out and run it again, film the whole thing, and come back in, another failure. Almost 2 years, completely insane. This is Hal Chittum, and I believe we have built the finest shallow water skiff ever produced.
Habitat loss is the greatest threat to our flats fisheries. That's why Bonefish and Tarpon Trust has been committed to restoring and conserving essential fish habitat for more than 25 years. From Florida to Belize, from the Bahamas to Mexico, we're restoring natural flows, replanting mangroves, and opposing unwise coastal development. But we can't do it alone. Help us bring science to the fight for the future of the fisheries we love. Become a member today at btt.org.
Silver Kings is brought to you by Chittum Boat Works. Some skiffs claim to do it all. A Chittum actually does. Precision engineered to run drier, pull shallower, and go faster in more comfort. Others cut corners. We cut through the chop. And by Bonefish and Tarpon Trust for healthy fisheries and clean water. Become a member today at btt.org and join us as we bring science to the fight.
Shaky water out at like 1 o'clock, maybe 12:30, going left, a little left.
Yeah, I see it way out here.
Zone, yeah. So what brought me to Louisiana, I went to school at Tulane, played baseball there. And that's when I started fishing there. I fished there, the 2 years that I was there in college. Went off and played minor league ball for 4 years with the Angels, and then moved back in 2009 and had a coaching job lined up, and I kind of got into guiding backwards. I scheduled all my classes at night to finish my degree and figured I needed to make some money part-time. So I got my captain's license, started guiding, running a couple trips through the fly shop in New Orleans, and immediately I had people booking a year in advance. So I figured, if I'm not going to do the coaching thing, I may as well do the fishing thing, and I've been doing it ever since, fishing close to 300 days a year.
He always come down for tarpon season for 15, 20 years, but he was living in Louisiana, so majority of the time he was up there. When he fished the Keys, he would fish the Keys, but he's only looking for tarpon. Now living here, he realizes that you're gonna have to go with the seasons, Wintertime, you're usually redfish, snook fishing, some bone fishing. Fall time, you're doing this. You're just changing with the seasons. Oh, come on, you stupid fat things.
You've never fished them in here before?
Oh, bonefish, tons in here. But usually, like from down here, yes. And then all out there, floating wise.
Did you see that? That was nasty. Those are bonefish.
Yeah, okay, good. Let me grab a bonefish fly.
There we go. Nice.
Nice. It's so cool to see these guys. You're looking for permit, tarpon roll, and
like,
also
what are
these things? Oh, they're bonefish. Life is like a box of chocolate. You just never know what you're gonna get. Oh, that's awesome, man. Look at me. Anytime all of a sudden I get surprised. This little guy.
In Louisiana, they call that a lanyard. Just a little extra. Louisiana right now is going through a battle, and there's no fishery that doesn't have battles. Right now, Louisiana, they're losing a lot of their coastal environment. The coastal erosion is a big problem. One of the other issues that they're dealing with right now is Louisiana is known for having very liberal fish catch limits. For years, it was 25 trout per person per day, 5 redfish per person per day, and the guide got to keep their limit. And they're starting to realize that no matter how good the fishery is, there's no way it can withstand those type of limits. So Some of the local guides in Louisiana have come together. They've formed conservation groups, and they're starting to fight these limits, and they're making some progress. I think they got the redfish limit down to 3, and I want to say in areas the trout limit is down to 10 to 15 trout per day. If you're not consuming those fish as an individual that day, the chances are it's going to go in the cooler, and it's going to go bad, and then it's going to go in the garbage. As special a fishery as it is, they got to take care of it, they got to manage it, and if they do, it'll remain a special fishery.
Your time on the water is precious. You return season after season to make unforgettable memories, fight a few fish, reconnect with friends, and recenter yourself. If you count on having this time, you need an outboard you can count on to power it. That's why boaters stay with Yamaha for the long run, for life. They know reliability starts here.
Holy. Oh yeah, I see it,
When you make the kind of investment I have in boats, from my skiff to my contender, choosing the right trailer is everything. And I choose Ameritrail. They're built tough, man. You know, not only are they stylish and look good, and they have all these features, everything about it is done right. And it makes me feel comfortable trailing my boat down the highway.
Ameritrail trailers. Load, launch, relax.
Silver Kings is brought to you in part by Costa Del Mar Sunglasses. See what's out there. By Shimano Fishing Products and G. Loomis Rods. Feel connected. By Formula 88, biodegradable cleaner and degreaser. And by Ameritrail Trailers. Load, launch, relax.
What's that? All right. Bonefish?
Bonefish?
I think those are bonefish, yeah.
Eat it. He's eating it. Eat it. Eat it. Come on.
There you go.
On the crab,
On the
baby.
crab, baby.
On the crab.
That's a good one. Those two that were out, that went out to the right were giants.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice school of them. Nice job, Greg.
Yeah, buddy.
Not a bad fish. I'm gonna take off again here. Guarantee it right now. Take off. Yeah, boy.
That's a good school. That's a solid fish.
Yeah, it's a great fish, man. 5-pounder for sure. Probably. Yeah, I love the way they can run.
Oh yeah. This is
Can you
your
imagine
species.
if there's 30-pound bonefish around this boat? Oh. When those big fish are around, you couldn't get me to go fish for anything beside. Oh, nice healthy fish. First time I couldn't believe they were all mudding all over it, man.
I saw
And
it,
I'm
yeah.
like,
You gotta have it.
that's what I thought, and the line wasn't going anywhere.
We needed the jig.
Look, I love the blues.
That's a stud.
It's a nice sized fish.
Keep them in the water. It's warm. Grab the rod.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Come here, buddy.
Aren't bonefish your favorite species?
They are my favorite species. Look at the green, you know. Every like location you fish, sometimes they're black.
Blue tips.
Right,
on
look
the
at
fin.
the blue on this one. Sometimes they're black, sometimes they're like green. This one right here, though, look at that, like a pretty, flawless fish. Come here.
For the longest time, I was fishing in Louisiana for 8 months out of the year, and I was coming to Florida, you know, to do the tarpon thing over the summer. Once I started a family, that pull, being away for so long and seeing, you know, my wife and kids every few weeks, I didn't want to do it anymore. And with the opportunity to partner up with Jared in the TV shows and everything being based out of here in South Florida, it was the natural movement just to relocate everybody back down to South Florida, and we moved back down to Miami about 2 years ago. It's been an amazing place to come back down and relocate our family. There's so many opportunities down here. I can fish Biscayne Bay, which is 10 minutes from the house. I can fish Isla Mirada. I can go fish out of Chokoloskee, Flamingo. If I want to fish the canals, I can catch peacocks. It's a great place to raise a family and to continue my guiding career.
My man. My man, I don't
That's
care.
a stud.
You were looking for a permit?
Hey.
Pack of bonefish comes, I'll throw a crab at him.
That works.
I'll throw a crab at him.
That works.
It does work.
Think they're still in here?
If they are, I think you should get the fly rod.
Okay.
You know,
I can
maybe
do
you
that.
put about your flies up front, maybe some a little lighter than what I have. Becca, see him? See him up there sliding through the hole?
Yep.
Wait, oh my God. Light pump, wait. Light bumps, bump, bump, strip, strip. Go again, show it to him. Slow right. Light slow, strip, strip. Nice, dude. Yeah. Nice, dude. Yeah, boy.
That was dirty.
That was dirty. He wanted that though.
Man.
He wanted that.
You think?
He goes, I want that. Nice shot, dude. And he went like this, he goes, my turn.
I like it when you landed on my back.
Yeah. Oh, please don't tell me he just pulled off.
No, he's on. I just have a lot of grass on it. That ain't a tiny one either.
No, he's a nice fish.
Trying to get me in the grass. Get out of there.
Woo. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy. He's in the grass.
Come on, buddy. There you are. There you are.
That ain't a small one.
No. Beautiful little fish there.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
Pretty, pretty. Get you in the water there, buddy. Go. Get on out of here. Nice. You know what that means, though? You gotta get you your tarpon, dude.
Yeah?
I'm all about my slams, dude. You know that.
Let's go.
You all right? You got your permit. You got to catch a couple bones, but
well,
now that you got your bonefish, man,
I'm gonna put this rod away then.
it's gonna have to be tarpon time.
Let's do it.
Got him. Here you go. Here, call it in. Get it, girl. You got him. Double. I insist on having a clean boat when I fish. It helps protect my tackle, helps protect everything about that boat. So when I choose a cleaner degreaser, there's only one choice, Formula 88.
Cut! Ah, Jared, fabulous!
Just take it down a notch there, cowboy.
It's all about the water
And
healthy habitats, and effective management.
conserving our flats fisheries takes all three.
That's why BTT is working on all of them.
If we do less, we'll lose, and so will the next generation.
You can help us achieve the Grand Slam of Conservation by supporting Bonefish and Tarpon Trust.
Become a member today at btt.org.
And join us as we bring science to the fight.
To learn more, visit btt.org.
Silver Kings is brought to you by Chidim Boat Works. Some skiffs claim to do it all. A Chidim actually does. Precision engineered to run drier, pull shallower, and go faster in more comfort. Others cut corners. We cut through the chop. and by Bonefish and Tarpon Trust for healthy fisheries and clean water. Become a member today at btt.org and join us as we bring science to the fight.
And now, a minute from our conservation partner, Bonefish and Tarpon Trust.
Fishing guides are the eyes and ears of marine resources in the Florida Keys and our first line of defense. They're also passionate and knowledgeable advocates for our flats fisheries. At Bonefish and Tarpon Trust, we work hand in hand with the guide community to identify conservation threats and priorities, design research, and improve fisheries management.
When I moved here 9 years ago, said I wanted to be a bonefish guide, they were kind of like, good luck, go to Mexico or the Bahamas. So it's neat to see the fish bounce back in such a great way over the last few years. And I feel it's conservation that's going to help keep them here, keep them growing, keep those schools getting bigger, keeping them thriving and doing well in the Keys.
The list of what we've accomplished together is long, from completing the most comprehensive tarpon tagging study in history to locating critical bonefish spawning sites in the Keys. We've also worked closely with the guide community to advocate for a seasonal no-fishing closure at Western Dry Rocks to protect spawning permit.
It's great that the guides collaborate with Bonefish Tarpon Trust because the guys who are doing the science can't be out there every day. So we're combining the guys that are doing the science and the research with guides that are out here on a daily basis. It's a collaboration between the two that adds everything up to figure out what we can do to keep them swimming strong.
And BTT continues to work closely with the fishing guides to support a set of science-based recommendations for the Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary Restoration Blueprint, all to ensure our flats are protected while providing responsible access.
To learn more, visit btt.org.
Those weren't rolls, were they? Yeah, over here, start casting. Hurry up. Left, keep going far. Low right, keep going right. Keep going right, and drop farther.
Catching slams is a huge deal. It ain't easy. Bonefish tarpon permit in the Keys are not a guarantee.
He's going back to the inside. Go right, lead him. Right, buddy, right. Too far right. Look at me, right on the edge. A little bit more.
I don't know what the number is, but I think I heard Jared say something the other day that it's like up around like 470, 480. Between the slams and the super slams that he has. That's insane.
Past that seaweed floating, going right more. So you're gonna get him to the next gap. Hold on, just hold on.
Because catching those fish is not an easy thing. Being down here full time now and getting the chance to do it, I can tell you, there's plenty of days where, the bonefish for me is always the hardest.
See him? Look, coming.
I got him, yep. Going left.
You're behind him, buddy. Oh, no, another one's coming. Got him, hit him. Nice, dude.
You stay on, you stay on. Don't you dare do it.
Don't you dare. A leader slam, buddy, come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Dude, get over here and get your paws on this thing, bro. Come on. I'm gonna skate him right to you.
Nice and easy.
Yep. Oh boy.
Get him. Oh. Yeah! My man, baby. My man. He's a giant, too. He's a real whopper. But
they all count.
They all count. You know how I am about my slams.
Holy smokes. We ended the day with a slam. It was awesome, man. It was another great day on the water, and I cherish every moment I get to spend on the water with Jared.
How cool is that?
That is cool.
Right? I mean, look at that. Look how pretty. Let's get them going.
It's cool, man, when they get in those moats.
That's how I ever thought that worked. I think you're better on the back end of the boat.
Yeah,
so good. You can pull me on the way out. Perfect. I'm sweating. I would say for the majority of the time, catching a slam is just not as easy as saying I caught a slam. That was awesome, man. What a fun day.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was fun.
It was a pretty day, but brutal conditions for trying to sight fish anything. Yeah, glary all day, and look, we made the best of it. Had some fun. You allowed my slam count to
there you go
up one more, and it's time to go home. You got to grind. But when you finally come tight with the last one and you put them in your hand you have that, you know, all of a sudden that adrenaline, that kind of like endorphins are going, and you let it go, that boat ride home is just a little bit sweeter.